Hello my friends, and welcome to another episode of Mega Man 11. Today we're gonna go and do Wily Stage 3, which is not really a stage because it's actually the boss rush. And in all honesty, because I don't really want to waste time on it, as we have already seen the bosses before, I'm just gonna skip it. Which means this is gonna be a really short episode. Nah, I'm just kidding. But we do have the final boss fight coming up. May as well just put both levels in this part because, I mean, otherwise it's just not really going to be like that long of a video anyway. So, I figured I may as well go ahead and do this. But yeah, obviously, when I'm doing post-commentary, I am not going to talk over the cutscenes. Don't freaking worry. I will remind myself, for future sake, to not do that. But yeah, here we go. You know, beat the boss rush. I mean, it's nothing really special. And, of course, I actually had to do this in a few takes because my dumbass completely forgot about something when I was recording. And, that was turning off shadow play. So, literally, the final boss was desynced. And, I don't know why. In video shadow play, this murders the video. I don't know why it does that. It's the stupidest thing ever, and I will never get why it does that. So I had to re-record this part, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 fucking times. And then I realized, after the 4 times that I did it, that it was NVIDIA channel play that was causing the desync. I don't know why. I had to look it up. It was a really strange debacle, and well, I got it figured out. So, if you're watching this video, and you're noticing that everything is obviously fine now, that's pretty much why. I'm not gonna release a half-assed video with desync issues like I've had before, because that's not what I do. And I actually care about what I put out. So I think this is probably for the best that I do this. But yeah, anyway. This level is pretty self-explanatory. It's not really that challenging. You just kind of, you know, do things. That's pretty much it. But obviously, it's the final boss coming up, and it's really nothing like that speaks out to me, other than like, you know, Dr. Wily is sort of challenging in a way, but in a good way. Not no, like, you know, I want to throw my controller at the TV screen and never play fucking this game ever again. That's not how it works here, there, Chief. But here, he's weak to the bomb, so you just want to throw bombs in his face, and it pretty much melts the shit out of his health bar. And if you came prepared with this with a lot of E-tanks, it's good to do that. Now, I don't personally suggest using your E-tanks right away, as you'll probably need it for, like, the second phase. Yes, there is multiple phases in this fight. Don't think that for a damn freaking second that you're going to be getting away with fighting Wily with 1 health. Come on, that's not how Mega Man works. You played this game you played the series long enough to know that that shit don't work. Anyway, so here I just kind of like went ham on the gears because, in all honesty, we're almost done this phase and I just want to get it over with. So there we go. That's taken care of. All right, we beat the final boss. Time to leave. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Ah, I'm just kidding. Now, this actually is really fucking cool. And I wish I had shown my first take on this because it was awesome. I, like, did so well against the fight. But I get to show it off again and basically kind of give you a nice little breakdown of how he works. So, he has a few different attacks. Obviously, one is reference to his Mega Man 7 counterpart. But you can actually shoot the projectiles now away. And you can basically defend yourself from the projectiles, which is awesome. Now, there is 2 phases to this fight. One being the power gear, which he does this. Remember, he does have a double gear as well. So keep that in mind when you're fighting him. Now, this phase is kind of weird because you do have to slow him down to kind of get a really nice angled shot on him. You can also use it to dodge his attack. Now, his speed mode, which obviously you're going to use the speed gear to pretty much just make short work of him. Or you could just kind of learn his pattern and hit him that way. But this fight, like, it's a fun one. It's definitely one of my favorite Wily fights. Like, I never thought I would say that, but like this fight was just amazing. It's just a really clever really well done fight, and I'm glad that I had the pleasure to experience it, because you know it's just so fun to show off like how cool and how fun this fight is. Now, this is his final phase where he's gonna start kind of teleporting around and, you know, do his usual thing. He is really fast, so you know what you do? Use the speed gear and you slow his ass down and just give him a nice little blast in the face. Now I realize this is where the acid bubble just doesn't really work as well as I expected it. So I kind of just said fuck it after a while and just gave up using it. Because really, in all honesty, it's not really worth it. Yeah. So, but you can hit him while he does have the blades out. But if you do get a nice angled shot like that, you will hit him. And I didn't want to risk dying here because we got so far into the fight that there was no reason for me to not use an E-tank at all. But if you time your shots really, really well, you can hit him, but he's a lot more tricky to hit. So just keep that in mind. So I just kind of waited for my double gear. I went with the safe bet. Just waited until my double gear came up because I wasn't going to be able to hit him otherwise if I just did not do it. So here I just kind of slid at the right time. And then, oh, that was a really good job, me. Look at that. That was a really well-timed shot right there. And then he's dead. But yeah, pretty much it's all about manipulating the double gear system to how you want it in the fight. And that's kind of why I like this game so much for that.
You leave me no choice. Time for plan B. Spare me! I'm a helpless old man! Mercy, Mega Man!
Enough! You can't fool me that easily.
Drat! But don't act so cocky. I didn't lose to you. I lost to my own technology, my double gear. I'm the greatest! I'm a genius!
My, will you never learn from your mistakes?
Light! What are you doing here? You plagiarist!
Open your eyes, Wily. Look at Mega Man and tell me what you see.
All I see is the instrument of my downfall.
Mega Man wields tremendous power, but he has the intelligence to use it wisely. He's your vision and mine combined. If our ideas, our gears, could mesh together, Mega Man would be the result. We achieved this together. It's not too late, Albert. Atone for your crimes and join me again.
Silence! My plans have only just begun, you fool! And I won't stop until I see both of you kneeling before me in utter defeat!
Hold it, Wily!
Remember this! Dr. Wily always strikes again! Farewell!
Wily!
My old friend, perhaps our gears will never mesh together.
Doctor, the fortress is collapsing! Ah! I've been searching all over the place for you!
Ah, Otto! Did you succeed?
All good, Doc! But if you don't mind my saying so, I think it's about time we blew this joint! Dr. Light, follow me!
And with that being said, that's the ending of Mega Man 11. In all honesty, I kind of wish this game was longer, but it's a nice middle ground approach to, obviously, Mega Man 9 and 10 with their length. So, in a way, it's not all that bad. But remember, I paid $40 for this game. Actually, I paid $50 for this game because it's $50 in Canadian. I think it's $40 in American. Because remember, I am Canadian. But, like, it's a nice middle ground, and obviously games are kind of getting more expensive nowadays with, like, how technology and stuff is, so it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, I do wish it was a little teensy-weensy bit longer, because I did, like, I paid a decent penny for this game, but it's not terrible. It's better than most games, in my opinion. But I had a lot of fun playing this game. It's definitely at least like my third favorite Mega Man game. Like if I were to name off my favorite Mega Man games, Mega Man 11 definitely is up there because it definitely stands out from most games. And I love it. And I honestly couldn't think of any negative other than like some parts that kind of were lazy. But those are just nitpicks of mine. Otherwise, most of the game is just fantastic to play through. It's fast, it's smooth, it's got a lot of really cool shit. The new double gear system really adds to the dynamic of Mega Man. It's just in general a really fun game, and that's what I want. I want a fun game. If I get my money's worth out of my purchase and I get, you know, the fun out of it and enjoyment, then that's what matters in the end. Because if I buy a shitty game and don't really have that experience, then what's the point of, you know, buying it? But yeah, so far this was a fun LP to do, and it's a good way to close off the whole Mega Man extravaganza that took God knows how long to do, which I kind of wish I would have finished it sooner, but time constraints kind of prevent that, unfortunately. But I'm done it. I can finally take a break from playing Mega Man games for a while. We'll come back to Mega Man X at some point. I don't know when. I do have a new idea coming up very, very soon that I think you guys will appreciate. But now that I'm done this game, I can finally swing back to Final Fantasy IX, finish that, and focus on other projects in the meantime. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this LP, and you know, I enjoyed it just as much as everyone else has. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one, and I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the credits. So, till then, sayonara. Just take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, enjoy yourselves. I love you guys very, very much. Peace out.
Mega Man reporting home.
Right on time, Mega!
At the rate we're going, we should have all 8 robots back on their feet by dinner time.
Doctor, did you install Mega's double gear system into auto?
I did. I'll remove it later, of course, just as soon as Otto's done working.
So this is why you came all the way to the Gear Fortress.
Yes. We were able to recover all their primary components, so they should be just like new. It would be a shame to let their talents go to waste when there's still so much good they can do.
Isn't this great, Mega?
You bet.
Otto, you're slowing down. Why don't you pick up the pace?
If I go any faster, you'll be picking up my pieces.